Welcome back to Alkaline TV. This is Douglas Dennis, the Alkaline Life Coach. Today I'm doing some technical analysis on Bitcoin. First turn all that off. And right here I'm using TradingView. I pay for a subscription, but you can get it for free. And I have mine set up like this. You can just double click. Oh, well, I've got these indicators. I've got these indicators all set up. Color theme, dark. So I set all this up. I set the colors differently for mine. And if you click on these, I set up these EMAs, Fibonacci EMA, and mine are set at 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, and 144. So these are the week averages. If you don't know what EMA is, they're moving averages. So for example, this line at the top is the average of what it was doing 144 days ago. And each one tells a little bit of a story. Also, the RSI, Relative Strength Index, tells info. This down here is the volume, which means how much money or how many people, how much money is being traded. And down here is the MACD, which is the moving averages, two moving averages, and also a volume. So this gives some info as well. So let me turn these back on and show you what I did last night. And then I got on the computer a little late today, and it was already happening. So first of all, I'm on the 5-minute. You always want to start by looking at the week. And wow, there's almost, where is everything? Is it disappearing? All right, well, there's a technical malfunction. What? What's happening? That's what's happening. Okay. Well, I just had to double click on this price over here, and that means if you stretch it out or shrink it down, then you can just double click and it'll even out to normal. You can do the same thing at the bottom, double click, and it will bring it out across the screen. So here is the old high. Now I'm on the weekly chart. You always want to start with weekly and see what's going on. So this was the old high in 2017. I remember that. And I remember when it started crashing as well. And then that bear market lasted, 3 years until here. And now we're in another bull market, or are we? So the bull market might have been over, depending on how far down this went. So I have some indicators set up, but they're all jumbled, so let's switch to the daily. Now we can see a little bit of a better example about what's going on. Here's the old high in 2017. Here we are now. So let's zoom in, and this was the low or this was the end of the correction, it seems like to me, in March. Coincidence? No. All right then. And I was pretty much staying on the sidelines. Just for the record, I'm not a hodler. I'm not just hodling for hodling's sake. I just want to put that out there so that you understand. I'm just interested in the technical analysis and swing trading if possible. So look at this nice wave down on the RSI, all the way from overbought to oversold. So if you were shorting it from there to there, that would have been a nice juicy trade. And you can see here we're sold on the MACD and we're diving deeper. It hasn't turned back around yet. Now I'm just going down the more frequent time frames so I can see more details. This is the 1 hour. This almost looks like a 1, 2, 3 here. If this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, there could be a fifth wave going down for this first wave of A. I'm just seeing that now. Yeah, that might be what's going on. 30-minute, you can see more details. 5-minute. All right, I'm going to stick with the 5-minute for now because the 1 minute is too detailed. There was the low down there. So this looks like a correction right here on the way, on an impulsive wave down. This is the correction going up, or sideways. If you want to know more about Elliot waves, I have a book called Elliot Wave Theory. It's not my book, but it was written by Prechter, I think. What was his name? Prechter. I don't have the book in front of me, so now I think I'm butchering the guy's name. It's the most famous book on Elliot Wave, and I have more than one book on Elliot waves, but the consensus is that that's the book, that's the way to go. So let's see what I have written down here. This is what last night, the analysis that I did. So here's the 5 impulsive waves down. Which, if this was a bull market going up and up and up since March, but then it starts here dropping. So we've got one wave going down, and this first wave was like a triangle. So in Elliot waves, most of the waves don't overlap. You notice how this wave 1 goes down, 2, 3, 4 goes up. It doesn't overlap with wave 1. So wave 4 should not overlap wave 1 if it's a true impulse wave. But you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these overlapped. And sometimes that happens with a wave 1 when it went up too fast and is coming crashing down basically. So it's basically unraveling, boom, 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 boom. And then this was wave 2, because that was a little confusing how to count. But I think that that is one of those wedge wave ones. Wave 2 right there. Wave 3, which wave 3 should be exactly as long as wave 1 or longer. And if you look at it here, there's the height of wave 1. Let's see if it fits. Almost exact. Perfect. Exactly as long. So that's acceptable as wave 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 goes up, which this was complicated to count. This wave here was stumping me for a while. And then this wave 5 that came crashing, and the 5th wave of 5 went really shot down, almost exactly hitting this Fibonacci, which was, if we zoom out a little, this is the 0.382. It almost exactly touched it. Now I think it's going to drop farther to maybe the 0.618 or the 0.5. I think it'll go down here, but not exactly sure. You can't be certain, but you can have some predictions that go pretty well. So my prediction for last night is that it'll go down to here, which is the 0.618. And that falls into I just drew out a buy zone for myself. I missed this because I was asleep. But I'm happy to see it entered my zone, and look at that. Look at where I put the wave 3. Isn't that exact or what? That's crazy. I almost nailed it exactly, and I have proof of this from last night that I put these out last night. Let me see the screenshot. Let me see my screenshot of last night. Yeah, here's the screenshot of last night. You can see it's just a photo screenshot. And here's the time, 2:20 a.m. last night. Well, that was early this morning. So you can see I had the 3 right there. I didn't move it. Still there. Exact same spot. And well, let me zoom it. Let me enlarge this so you can see. Okay, so this is what it looked like last night. You can see that wave 5. It was at 49 last night. So it was here. It was just about to tank. Oh, if I would have stayed up 10 more minutes, I probably would have bought some, or attempted to, down there in my buy zone. That's what, oh, here we come. Coming back down. Okay, so I drew this out last night because I had a hard time with this wave. And I wasn't sure what it was, but then I subdivided it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because every wave has subwaves. And then the wave 2, which is still here, and wave 3 coming down, which looks like it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I'll label that out now so you see what I mean. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'll change the color of this so that we can all see. Let's just make it white for now. Well, that makes it more confusing. Okay, I'm going to delete that so we can see what's going on. But there was that wave 3. And let's see if it was the same height as wave 1. As we can tell, it's almost exactly by the exact. I mean, so that checks out. That should be a 1, and 2, and a 3. So this was wave 4, this big blob over here. Now, is wave 4 done? I'm not totally sure. Wave 4 could go on and on and on. So we'll see if it does another up, down, or if it just crashes down here. The corrective waves, the waves 2 and the waves 4, the wave 2 here. My alerts are going off for other stuff. And here is the wave 1. This is either wave A, this is wave B, and this is wave C, or what would be more dangerous is if this is just this is all wave A. Let me go out. Let me turn these back off really quick. Now let me go out bigger time frames. One hour. Okay, so what this could be, if we go out to the daily, so here was the old high out there. Wow, what a drop. What's happening? Oh, that's the wrong. It's not what I wanted. All right. So if I drew that other one wrong, and this was the entire wave, which definitely could be the case, I'll delete that for now. So if this is the actual wave starting here, then it's only down to the 0.236, which is, look how almost exactly it is down to that right now. If it goes down here, which is about where I'm expecting, it could go all the way down to here or here. And that whole thing could be just wave A. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. So if that's wave 1, if that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, and that ABC is 2, then this could be 1, 2. That ABC is the wave 2. 3, although I think 3 is not done yet. So I think 3 will either come down to here or here. Based on these lines is usually pretty accurate. Let's say it shoots down all the way to here. Wave 4 would come up and touch the bottom of 1, right? See the bottom of 1? And then wave 5 would come down here somewhere, either all the way down to this, or it might stump and fail early and then head back up. It could come down here, and this could be wave 3 up there. So I'll try to see how it unfolds. I know everyone wants an exact amount, but if that ends up being true, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you can see how that would last several more days going down. And it would go all the way down to like 40. So those are possible. What do you think? I'll keep track of them as they go, and if you want updates, I'll let you know. But I don't usually do technical analysis videos. I usually do videos about health and wealth. So this one's about wealth, and most of my videos have been about health, obviously because the world is in a ridiculous place where no one seems to know anything. In fact, it seems like the so-called experts and gurus are unhealthy, sick themselves and don't know anything. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be condescending, but check out some of my other health videos if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about. And we'll wait until this drops into our zone. You might buy some here, or might try to see if this all plays out, and might try to buy it over here. So yeah, this might stretch out for a few days. But Bitcoin's pretty quick, so it doesn't take forever. Although a few days is forever for some young people. So we'll see what happens here, if any of this comes true. This one I'm not sure, but this... Oh, I accidentally deleted my... Oh, I deleted the one that I wanted to keep. That original one that... This one I wanted. Let me put that back up. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be 1. That would be 2. This would be 3. This would be 4. And 5. It's either going to go here or here, I think. So let's see what happens. Let's see what actually happens later. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want more videos like this, Let me know if you have questions. Let me know. And again, Elliot waves are not an exact practice, but it is based on science. It's not just random. It is based on science. Definitely check out some books on Elliot wave if you don't know what it is. It's fascinating how nature works. It's actually part of nature. And if you're interested in like the golden mean, the golden ratio, Fibonacci numbers, and stuff like that, then you should be fascinated by it. All right, that's all for me today. I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day on purpose. I've got tons more videos coming out. We've got some amazing recipes coming soon. See you soon. Bye.